let's get straight into it. I got the cylinder head back from the machine shop. It looks fantastic. You can see they've skimmed the head, they've changed the exhaust valve guides, they've checked it for cracks, etc. They've put 3-angle valve seats on here, and it's had hardened exhaust valve seats inserted, so it can be run on unleaded petrol. So the head really is ready to go. Next up was cleaning the engine block, which I can assure you was a lot more fun watching it sped up in this video. Getting all the rust off the outside and then moving on to the inside. What it needs now is a massive clean over with the paraffin gun, spraying down all the oil galleries in all angles to empty the engine of crud. Proper good, post machine shop cleaning, and then a whip around on the outside. Less important, but in preparation for paint. Next up then is putting the core plugs in. It's about the last thing I did before painting it. These went in with a little bit of Loctite around the edge. And then I started the masking process. And unfortunately I didn't film the last little bit of masking the engine block. It was at this point I discovered the YouTube channel Soup Classic Motoring. Thank you, Graham Elliott, for your comment in the old time-lapse video. I binged on these videos. He's fantastic and does stop motion, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I was bored of masking the engine up. I let the head do it by itself. Here we go, the results of my first stop motion video. This was a lot of fun to film. I really enjoyed it because a 2-minute job took a very, very long time. But yeah, very satisfying. I'll experiment with a little bit more of this later on, but it is time consuming. There's the buzzing of the compressor. It is lovely to have everything done, all the cleaning, all the prep work. It takes forever, and then the spraying takes a relatively short amount of time really. But very satisfying to see the paint finally go on these components that I've had in my possession for getting on for 2 years probably. And they've been sat, well, you haven't seen the engine because of the gunk on it really. They're just covered in muck, so really satisfying. Here we go, seeing that paint go on. This was the first of 2 coats I did with this engine enamel. No one cared who I was until I put on the mask. There's a little more stop motion video, really inspired by the Hegarty engine rebuilds, for your viewing pleasure. There you go. So the entire time I've been working on all these other bits and painting things up. Those internal rotating parts have been sat there covered in oil and gathering dust. Very dirty, but actually very well protected. So I left it till the last minute before engine assembly to clean those up, because of course the very shiny surfaces like the crankshaft journals would rust up pretty quickly if you'd cleaned all the oil off them, say 2 months ago. So that is the crankshaft all clean. I've blasted all the oil galleries in it through with the paraffin gun outside, and now I'm using the air gun as well. I've taken the pistons off the connecting rods. They came out pretty easily. So the connecting rods are reused. They've been cleaned and the oil galleries blasted through as well. And then the old pistons obviously, and rings and gudgeon pins again, not to be used. New ones to go for that. So now it's the rocker shaft. Quick clean up. I didn't actually inspect this beforehand, and I should have, but it is fine. There's some, you can see there's some shiny marks where there's wear occurring, if you like, but no significant loss of material, so that can go back together. There we go. That's it now. At the end of this video I have a pile of large castings painted in duck egg blue that block the head, the front cover and the little side plate. I've got a pile of painted small parts painted in black, and I've now got completely cleaned internal and rotating parts, and of course a stack of new parts to put it all together. So this thing is ready to go. The next video is not going to be assembly, it's going to be a little bit like what I did with the Rover V8. I'm going to lay it all out in the lounge, and with some more George Corellas inspiration you'll see there's another stop motion video to come. So tune in again in a week's time. If you've watched this far, well done. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.